1.
So I was at the Jack in the Box on the way over here, and the girl behind the counter said, "Hiya! Are you having an awesome day?" Which is pretty shitty, because it puts the onus on me to disagree with her. Like, if I'm not having an awesome day, then suddenly I'm the negative one. Usually when people ask me how I'm doing, the real answer is I'm doing shitty. But I don't even have a really good reason to be doing shitty. So if I say I'm doing shitty, then they say, why? What's wrong? And I have to be like, I don't know, all of it. So when people ask me how I'm doing, I usually say, I am doing so great. But when this girl at the Jack in the Box asked me how I was doing, I was like, no, today I have a good reason to be feeling shitty. Today, I have a good reason. So I said to her, well, my mom died. And she immediately burst into tears. So now I have to comfort her, which is annoying. And meanwhile, there's a line of people forming behind me who are all giving me these real judgy looks because I made the Jack in the Box girl cry. And she's bawling and apologizing and going, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, it's fine, it's fine. Like, it's not fine, you know, but it's fine, right? And I kind of got somewhere to be. And I would like to order a double Jack meal. So maybe less with the crying, more with the frying, huh? And she apologizes one more time, and she offers me a free churro with my meal. And as I'm leaving, I think, I just got a free churro because my mom died. No one tells you that when your mom dies, you get a free churro. Anyways, that's not relevant. Here I am, doing a eulogy. Here we go. Yeah, 4 people showed up, more than I expected. My mom, I was there with the hospital when she died. They were truly horrifying, full of nonsensical screams and cries. There was this one moment, this one instance of strange calm where she looked in my direction and she said, I see you. That's the last thing she said to me, I see you. Not a statement of judgment or disappointment, just recognition of another person in a room. Let me tell you, it's a weird thing to feel that your mother finally sees you. Like, that's the thing that you've been wanting the entire time. And it doesn't feel like a relief to finally be seen. It feels mean. Like, oh, you knew what I wanted the entire time and you waited until the last possible moment to give it to me. I expected more cruelty. I thought that she would get in one final zinger about how I was fat and stupid and too tall to be an effective Lindy Hopper, how I was needy and a burden and embarrassment. All that I was ready for. I was not ready for I see you. Only my mother would be lousy enough to swipe me with a moment of connection on her way out. I performed in my high school talent show. I saved up for this cool jacket. I thought it made me look like Albert Brooks. And when I finally went to go buy it, it had just been sold. And I told my mom, and she said, let that be a lesson to you. That's the good that comes from wanting things. She was really good at dispensing life lessons, always circled back to everything being my fault. But then, on the day of the talent show, my mother had a surprise for me. She had bought me the jacket. And even though I knew she didn't know how to say it, I knew that this meant she loved me. Now that's a good story about my mother. It's not true. I saw it on an episode of Maude. I saw it when I was a kid. I remember when I saw it thinking, that's the kind of story I want to tell about my parents when they die. But I don't have any stories like that. Even now I find myself waiting. My mother would hate it if she found out I spent so much time talking at her funeral. Or maybe she'd think it was funny. Her idiot son couldn't even do this right. I'll never pretend I understood what this woman wants. But I keep going back to that moment in the ICU when she looked at... I see you. I see. Jesus Christ. We were in the intensive care unit. She was just reading a sign. My mom died and all I got was a free churro. You know the shittiest thing about all this? When that woman at the Jack in the Box gave me that free churro, that small act of kindness showed more compassion than my mother gave me her entire goddamn life. Like, how hard is it to do something nice for a person? That woman didn't even know me. I was your son. All I had was you. Is this funeral parlor B?
Well done. Round of applause.